And we'll start again. Yeah, my, this place really has weird, like, loading, glitching things. Yeah, I should have talked about my own, burnout the other night. I talked about one of my colleagues. Yeah, I took museum studies and I met my ex-boss at one of the courses, and I started working for the museum as a volunteer basis, and I was so good at it, I got promoted to the board. And I helped immensely with their CMAP evaluation, which is Community Museum Assistance Program, where they would provide funding to smaller, like, community museums in order to help, like, things with updating stuff, like add smoke detectors if they wanted to build a ramp, like for entrances, upgrade like documents and stuff, like to file your mission with the governor's office or whatever it was now. And I did that, and I would work from for all day. Like, there was times I didn't get home till like 11:30 at night, and it was all volunteer, but it was just nose to the grindstone. Like, I had to dig out the the floor plans, and then like scan them and mark on them where we wanted, like, to go through all the different rooms and count all the outlets and stuff, and retype up the rules and stuff, because the procedures, because they had not been done since the 70s, and there was like nothing but like typewriter copy, and we had to go through like the standardized forms that the Association of Nova Scotia Museums provides, and pick out, like, redo stuff to how we, like, for us and our acquisition practices, like when we take something in to assess, like, take a picture of it, mark down the condition of it, get all the contact information, and it never leaves, like, never leaves the item, so stuff doesn't get lost and you can get in contact with people. So I did all that shit. We're gonna have probably a flashback here, aren't we? And yes, I did that, and I helped the, like, summer students with stuff, with painting and scanning stuff and doing inventory and all that. But I got tired, a paying job that was 11-hour shifts, and I gave her, like, all my information, like, I can't work this. Like, I have 11-hour shifts, and it's also an hour commute each way, so I can't do this, on certain days. So if you have something scheduled, here's my days off. And, like, I posted it on the bulletin board, I sent it to her, all that shit.
Wait, why are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
We can offer you a higher standard of accommodation and additional benefits if you decide to sell.
Just get the bullet out and let me leave.
So I did that, but she didn't like that I was working elsewhere. So she would call up the the number of the business and try to get patched through to me, because I was reception and office admin, and just was, she'd text me and she'd call me, and if I didn't answer,
Please step aside. Patients need peace and quiet.
yeah, so you can tell them about that they should sell their organs. So yeah, I did that, and it was just like, she'd call me, and leave voicemail and text, and I couldn't have my phone with me because it was, policy. And so she tried to message me on Facebook, and I was on the Facebook because, I was answering questions from people that would message the page and stuff. And it was just like, she even one time she even left a message on the phone, the main phone, that she was gonna come pick me up because there was something we had booked for a day I had off. I have to call back these only. She had moved, and now no one could attend. I wasn't available, and everyone else that had, agreed to the other time couldn't. So it would be things like that, or board meetings used to be on Thursdays, which was helpful because I wasn't working, and then she moved them to Tuesdays, which was the day I was working, so I couldn't attend, and then she'd get mad at me if I wasn't attending. Because it was kind of like this jealousy, I guess, that, I wasn't putting any, I was working where I was getting paid more than where I was not getting paid. So yeah, it sucked. And the worst was Halloween. We had a meeting for CMAP and stuff, but we had to do more events and stuff, and we had planned an open house, and we were going to serve punch and have it walk around and stuff, and set it up because it used to be a tea room, so set up little tables and have it nice place. And so me and the other volunteers set up, and we had plans, and we had been posting on social media, and we had put posters up and had it on the radio and stuff. And she emailed me and wanted to change it, and I brought it up to the board. I'm like, we already have all this stuff, so just because it doesn't work for her for that day, we kind of can't reschedule it to the night of another museum's having an event. So we did that, and we went to have it anyway. And I went over 2 days before to plug the refrigerator back in because we didn't keep it running all the time, to put the punch and ingredients and stuff in it. And she had taken all our decorations down, piled them in a pile, and had sprayed air freshener around and wrote probably not needed, and she put some stuff in the trash, and it was just depressing as fuck. So I let them, left my key. Hi. Yeah, hopefully she's in one piece. Okay. She's not augmented. So yeah, I ended up leaving. I left my key, I left a picture of it, I sent a message to the board, I need time to relax, to, make my bearings if I'm going to leave or not, but I don't want to be accused of having caused this, and I took, pictures and everything, and then she proceeded to send me, 8 pages rambling email where she compared herself to a Nazi and just went off, accused me of things that she herself had done, and that kids were only allowed to have orange pop, and that the punch was not, we couldn't have that, and no one was going to help her anyway, and I was just on and on and on. It's yep, sorry.
Come on, give me the skinny. I want to know everything.
Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
In usual fashion, OCP's doing everything in its power to keep the police down.
Come on, this is time to celebrate. Louis is feeling better, Wendell's in jail. Let's party.
If you don't think a strike is brewing...
You know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you two can talk.
Okay, I'm going. Feel better, Louis.
Didn't all have to leave.
I gotta admit, I sleep better knowing that you got that bastard. But what about you? How have you been lately? Did you get any more of those visions?
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski showed up, they seem to be happening more often. And with
Yeah,
greater
'cause he's
intensity.
taunting me.
I don't think I've ever seen you in such a state. I just know how it affects me. So I can't imagine how it affects you. The fact that he's the brother of one of those guys who shot you.
We should not let the past haunt us.
Easier said than done. His presence reminds me of the day that I left you. I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things would have gone down differently.
You did not pull the trigger. The people responsible have paid for it.
I know. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this time? And why didn't he kill you when he got a chance?
That is what I intend to find out.
He doesn't want
Right.
to kill him.
Is it true that he's working
He
with
wants him to
someone from
suffer.
CP?
That is what he claims.
And suffering stops when he's dead.
We should just lock him up already.
We do not have proof.
Yet. I don't know if you heard, but the old man ended up in this hospital after his heart attack. I'm not even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably wouldn't hurt to check if he knows anything, right? Anyway, I think I need a little rest after all this excitement. Thank you for visiting me. We'll be back to working together in no
Looks like
time.
a very itchy
I
blanket.
look forward to it.
Really rough blanket. I don't know why they did her like arms like Barbie doll hands though. What's this reflecting green off of anyway? Outside? And go in your washroom. The VIP wait. Yeah, but anyway, so I like sent a copy to the board and like it was pretty much no. So I'm like I sent in a resignation letter and you know an invoice because they still owe me money for some stuff I had picked up for the party that they were going to pay me for. And you know, so what she did end up doing is they never acknowledged that I received it, so I don't know if she intercepted it or they just decided not to deal with it. The board, because it's mostly older people. And
Did you hear? Removing the old man from private clinic in 2 months. Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer at this stage. Hey, where do you think you're going?
To talk to the old man.
The only one who actually showed up to pay him a visit. You know he talks about you a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting for you. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. You can go in.
oh, thank you. You're a lot nicer than the guy that needed to see a dermatologist.
I served this town with every drop of my sweat. Was trying to improve life. Like you told me about. You did not see sexy rise. Don't you worry. I promise it will happen. Mother, why aren't you saying anything?
I don't think you're doing good. They only gave you this size little television. Yeah.
Michael, is that you? Your halo shines so bright.
Do not worry, you are safe.
Robocop? You came to see me? Like a real friend would? I'm getting close to my final days. And I just can't stand this uncertainty. But you came back from the other side. Tell me, how was it? Was it unbearable?
It
Yeah.
was like waking up from a long nap. A new man.
I hoped that would be the case.
It would be nice to him. It was the most empathetic response.
Death isn't the end. You are walking proof of that. Unfortunately, I have not completed all I set out to do. Those saboteurs inside OCP won't let me.
Are you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy you, but also my company.
Don't get him
Be
too
wary of
mad.
him. I know you would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OCP. Before you go, could you be so kind and give me some painkillers? That's better. I can always count on you. Can't I?
Yeah, I'm worried it'll be, you know,
Thank you, son.
something they'll say we killed him.
Helicopter is on its way, sir.
Perfect. Oh, good news.
Leave now. We need to get him ready for the transfer.
Just looking around. What's this? Anatomy 101. Got some liquor in here. I'll go in a moment. See if there's anything I need to like look at. So yeah, I did. Did I just like fall off that and get myself like some fall damage? Probably guy thinks I'm a clown. Yeah. I only picked it because of the empathetic response. Because I expect him to like
Why the
nail.
long face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails, and come Monday morning, he'll be back to signing deals as if nothing happened.
I don't think so this time. Something's not good. So yeah, I sent the board like my resignation, and what ended up happening is the director just like pretended I didn't resign and like kept sending me work to do, and then she even dropped off work at my house, at my residence twice, and she'd follow us around in town, and she get like I had a job interview in town, and she like stood outside the window of the store and like watched me during it, because it was, you know, just for income tax, like a short-term thing. And it's like, yep. Guys smoking in there? Yeah. Let's say goodbye to Lewis again. Bye, Lewis. Bye, Bucko. Probably missing something that would give me extra stuff. That's why I'm like, seems like a great place to hide, you know, those little note things that you can read. So yeah, that's how I dealt with burnout, because worked that like for ungodly hours, and then I worked, 11-hour shifts for.
I am the mayor of this city. Robocop, you have to intervene.
What's going on, Bucko? You're harassing the mayor.
Is there a problem?
This man is preventing me from exposing OCP's hypocrisy. The way this hospital treats its patients is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do with this city. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed into a small room, while the old man has a cozy VIP wing of the hospital all to himself. This is what Delta City stands for. Even bigger division.
But the time you had your tonsils removed, you were staying in the VIP wing too.
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the people. Robocop, please stop this madness. Make a statement. That policewoman is your partner, isn't she? So tell us.
I think she's pretty well off.
Doesn't she deserve better?
Lewis should be treated under better conditions.
Hey, cameraman, you got that? Even an OCP robot sees the hypocrisy. Listen to him. Don't let OCP take away our city. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak. Okay, guys, we're leaving.
We should find him a cozy, secluded, preferably padded room.
Like, yeah, I don't want to support you, Bucko, but, fuck OCP. Considering I shouldn't be scared that my friend is in here, in hospital, and they're going to harvest her organs. That should not be something I have worries about. Or worries that, they'll try to, harvest her brains. Like all these people in the morgue that they had that were unclaimed or people couldn't afford. I don't call that supporting Mayor Kuzak. I call that supporting the people. Reveals only permits may be displayed. Must be this way. Look at that butt.
Did Mr. Baker's intentions become clear? Maybe he wants to thank you for catching Wendell.
I only seek answers.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, Robocop, meet the future of law enforcement.
Oh, those fuckers.
Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
Oh god.
Robocop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to
Terminating aggression.
UEDs?
Where's the sniper
They're
one?
already functional? Mr.
Yeah, that's
Baker
what I
bragged
want to
about them
get.
during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that can help. Just give me a sec.
Okay, they're not able to be grabbed. Yeah, this is the place that the trophy for clearing it out.
resisting arrest.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
Robocop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? An arrogant brown nose. Less asshole than my way with the Germans. Now, I wish you
Drop your weapon.
Oh, I can't grab that barrel. I thought when I switched. They really, you know how crappy they look for CGI. Yeah, it's gonna be more than 10 minutes for this. More? There's one more here somewhere. Yeah, I know it's hitting me. I don't see where it is.
It's impossible for you to win. I've seen the simulations.
Robocop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you? Once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are durable, I'll give you that. You could become a strong part of my urban enforcement unit.
Where is the shot at? Okay, it's up there.
Stop resisting arrest. That's fine, criminal. Give up. I am the police.
Yeah, we got some more fucking... Where is the fucking laser one? I wrote it.
Delivery.
There's one more.
Abide my jurisdiction.
I don't like this at all.
Damn dispatcher. He's telling you how to outplay my UEDs, isn't he?
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much.
Okay, there's one over on this side.
No more.
Okay.
I am the police.
Oh God. Did he like, you know, tear himself apart?
Do you think OCP will keep you running indefinitely? You
No.
cost too much and object too often. You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being among the first to know. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything. I won't let something like you kill my project.
Okay, there's another OCP charge. Yeah, I definitely see why this is like a challenge to do it in 10 minutes. Rude. Am I stuck on something? Yeah, I'm stuck on them. Yeah, we're down. Okay, that was that stash. Okay. I know I can punch. I think I punched one earlier. But yeah, that seems the best option is to go to the... where this is and get the... is not going well at all. Oh, I can do, you know. Yeah, I'll just let you, like, explode yourself. Yeah, the shield does seem to work a bit. Weaponry here? No.
Fine criminal. Ceasefire.
This isn't what's gonna happen, is it? Yeah, I'm healing up.
Execution of justice.
What I was gonna say is, oh, there's still some more.
Fine criminal. Terminating aggression.
Yeah, we didn't do that within 10 minutes. Basically, what it was reminding me of was like how good the CG, like, you know, practical effects, how they looked. Like, they looked like uncanny. They looked like they were not. I know, look at this mess. Yeah, someday I had more, you know, performance screen, droids, Robocop, decapitations, no decapitations, time, 8 seconds, 718 seconds. Yeah, I did a lot better than the droids. Okay, anything else here? I'm not sure I got everything. I'd like to get more of those OCP charges. There's one, I think, over there. I didn't pick up. Because I know there was more around here. There's another one. Yeah, like, this is a mess. They just, like, kept coming. Like, I just barely, like, survived that when they, like, decided to charge in. I think this was the room I went in originally. Where it was a little bit more of a foxhole. Or they blew this up so much that there's, like, you know, what are you attached to? There's another one. This is what we're doing. Yeah, you really showed your hand there, Becker. You really showed, you know. Yeah, it probably would have been better if I had, you know, like, throw in the explosives and all that. I got 4. Okay. Yeah, there's more stuff up here. Oh yeah, there's a lot. A lot more explosive things too. Here would have been something.
What the hell just happened?
Becker!
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, Robocop. And Mr. Becker, it was an excellent presentation. You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5
I meant
years.
Robocop. He's proved once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me?
Like, I didn't like
It
you, Mills,
just
but yeah,
barged
like,
in
yeah.
here and started accusing me of conspiracy without a shred of proof. It is not stable.
I have Wendell's confession.
Oh, do you mean the guy that's been harvesting human organs? Very reliable source. You keep forgetting that your organic components are the bane of my entire existence. They complicate things. I need a simple tool. A tool that I can control. And until this remote is in my hands, I have that... Oh!
Well, it's time for me to go. Thank you, Mr. Becker, for your presentation. I'll be watching the progress of your project. But until then, keep up the excellent work, Robocop.
And you better keep an eye on that remote.
Yeah, those are those things that they tried to transplant brains into, and then they like ripped off their heads because they were so. What's their secondary objectives? I don't think there was. Under 10 minutes. I think I might try that again. Yeah. C is not very good.
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy. Becker tested an army of robots on Robocop. Can you believe that?
That is so unethical, to conduct an experiment without our supervision.
Right.
It wasn't an experiment. They planned to yeet me. They planned to, you know, kill me off. And then they could say, my robots took down Robocop. But yeah, I didn't get all those chests either. So I think I'll redo that section, because I really didn't pay much attention. And there's a lot more stuff there. I didn't need to hold myself up and like wait for them to come. So, where do we have? We have here, Metro West. How long did it take me? 25. So I got 22. Okay, yeah. 6 minutes too.
I only seek answers.
Okay.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, Robocop.
So now we know why they've been stealing all the brains. Because of these.
Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
Robocop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that can help. Just give me a sec.
Oh god. There are more. That's not what I want.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
Robocop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? There it is.
Yeah, get that.
I used to be happy that he was dead. One less asshole on my way to the chairman's seat, you know?
Oh my god. I actually think my auto 9 might do more damage than. Oh, we're full. Oh, that's the deal with this. This way.
Robocop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
It'd be easier if I knew what doors.
Is that Oedipus guy helping you?
Okay, it's down.
Once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are durable, I'll give you that. You could become a strong part of my urban enforcement unit.
Okay, over that way.
But your redundant parts have too much impact on your behavior.
side's getting blown up. I was gonna notice that I have the, like, the shield. Yeah. I don't even know where they're hitting me from.
Stop resisting arrest. Pacifying criminal. Law delivery. Execution of
Yeah, what am I getting hit out with the laser? Yeah.
Let's continue the fight. By my jurisdiction. I am the police. Surrender.
I'm caught on this. Yeah. I don't know where I'm like respawning, that's the problem. I gotta like get further away. Need a better weapon.
Drop your weapon.
Pissing me off with those late. Those fucking sniper ones.
Surrender.
I need to actually use the weapons. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot out there. I didn't want the sniper rifle. That really fucked me up.
Stop resisting arrest.
You're still fine.
Pacifying criminal. Terminating oppression. I am the police. In peace.
You and that damn dispatcher. He's telling you how to outplay my UEDs, isn't he?
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much, but no more.
Listen, this is a terrible place to go. I think the software. I think we're gonna, like, not bother trying to do this tonight. I think it's one of those, you know, I need fresh eyes for. We'll get some shit here.
You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being among the first to know. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything. I won't let something